Thanks a lot, top 4. I was actually sitting with the Complexity guys yesterday when they were battling out. It's like at the end of the game, it's like, we got 5-6, we got 5-6, we're good boys, we don't have to go anywhere else, 5-6, woo! And now they're just like, wait, we just won this game, we got top 4, we got top 4. We also had B4 across the stage. It's like, I don't, he's like, he almost said, like, I hope we lose, because, like, to quote him, so it was like, I don't think I can handle Swindle's ego getting any bigger. Yeah. Straight from, yeah. Ghost walk up his sleeve. And Hanskin is going to go for another double stack here in the Dire Jungle. There is a ton of farm waiting for either Swindles on the bat or the Axe. Doesn't really matter which. It's more just the fact that the economic game is going to heavily favor Complexity this rate. As I say that, he misses both the stacks. So perhaps there isn't going to be a two. I mean, he hit the double stack already. He missed the triple stack on both camps, but you guys stop cursing the players. Limp, are you... he's got KP low, and he's gone for this early point up in Battle Hunger and the 2 points up in the spin. So it's nice that he's at least got some kind of harassment, but Chuan, it's a dead creep anyway. He was about to time out, so he's not going to lose anything from that. I'm actually thinking, like, it was a top rune. What? Both teams committing a lot of heroes to go for the runes, and does Kaka play that well? He just makes sure he gets the rune. It was very close to dying, but Newbee rotating in 3 heroes top rank lane, and it's Moo of all players getting the first blood. He now has a first blood to go with his 5 CS. He has more farm from that first blood in 4 minutes than he does from the CS he's been getting, so that saves his lane. How much you also telegraph the fact he doesn't want to rotate. He picks up both of that, yeah. He picks up both of the blades of attack, realizing he needs more damage before he gets his boots. Yep. Limp's also having a hard time. Chuan's now having an influence up here. It's the Harpy, which has just dropped Limp down low and forced him into this this early salve. He's got the Ring of Health. Limp's going to go for an early Vanguard. It's still not that bad for Complexity. First blood happens, it's over on your IO. It gives him a little bit of a way back, but he still hasn't gone into double digits for CS until right now. So we'll see what the next move's going to be. It looks like aggression coming out of Chuan. He denies his boulder, or his Mud Golem, to get the double golem. But unfortunately for him, like, with the TP on from Chessie, there is no way they want to dive this. This is a good forced rotation, though. It means the Invoker now has a easy lane to farm. The Hanskin IO is there to at least leech experience, but Moo's going to get free farm while PA is gone. So very nice pressure coming out from Chuan, even though he doesn't get a kill here. A lot of waste of time over on Chessie. And then they just do it again. Look at the vision. They've got Hawks on both the south and north side of this top tier 1 tower. They see everything, and they want to go for this dive with Kaka having rotated up top. 2 points in Sunray. Tornado. This is a hard game to escape for Limp. Limp just needs to leave. Yeah, he's got out just in time. He kind of knew this was going to happen. Without the TP in from Chessie, you would rely on a relocate, but Hanskin's still just shy of level 4. So they don't have the ability to bring in all the support and be really hyper-aggressive on the lane. In fact, now Limp, under cover of Sunray, he's being affected by Tornado as well. Chuan going to enchant him, slow him up. Here comes Hanskin. The Roar be committed as well. Hanskin needs to give more life to Limp and keep him alive. He gets there. Now the EMP from Moose. Pedal as well and hold him down with a kick forward from Deeprig. KP's in trouble. Limp will get the Culling Blade off. Hanskin will be the sacrifice. Now Swindle moves over. Move, a wonderful Tornado, but the Flame Break keeps him in the middle of this fight. I suppose Swindle as well as Limp have picked up early 4-stars, trying to kite out against Newbee. Yep. Well, Moo has one himself, so that's going to help a lot against the PA, but that right when he catches someone, they can pull him very far back. I just get that advantage position. It's wonderful seeing 860 crits over on a ball. This is such a scary thing to play up against as well. It's also that, like, we talk about Complexity being the king of random kind of thing. You never know exactly what you're going to get. And now Limp, well, he engages to drag the bear back a little bit further. They know it's still, like, it's the last bear. Tornado's going to miss. There's no control from that, but the wall will be there. Swindle push back the limit from it as well. Now they get a good position over in the middle of Complexity without heroes, which is really going to clearing it off. Jesse has to one charge and try and get away. In fact, Deeprig kicked him out to safety. And now they lose
2. Complexity. This isn't the fight they were really searching for. But with the help of Hanskin, Chessy will disengage. Now they lose their tier 2.
Just the tiniest little details make that fight go Newbee's way. KP gets the Raw before Swindles can lasso him. Swindles tried to blink on KP. If he gets the lasso before Raw, that fight goes entirely different. And similarly, Taka landing Fire Spirit on everyone. He just gets the Supernova smacked out next to the PA. PA can't even hit it because of the Fire Spirits, I believe, being maxed out, and the might is paying off there. Level 2 Supernova. I'm not sure if he has level 2 for that fight. He is level 11 now. I assume he probably was level 11 when he went for that Supernova, and they weren't even close to killing the egg.
Oh, Chessy, is this one way they can get some revenge? They're going to find Hal trying to farm the Ancients, but nope, Savage Roar is available.
Phoenix tier 2 for a potential Sunray.
Oh. Alright, so now your Complexity. Newbee are looking very, very powerful. They've taken a lot of good fights. They're pushed the net worth advantage up, even if they haven't got the advantage in experience just yet. Do you try and slow the game up, or do you just say, you know what, we've got to go more hyper-aggressive. We've got to get on the Blink Daggers and fight. What's the play?
You get your BKBs and then get aggressive. I think has to be the approach here. PA as well as Axe both need BKB. The Axe, yeah, he's not a right-clicking hero, but you want to have as many tools to kill this egg as possible. And just being able to BKB off the Fire Spirits means the Axe has a better chance to kill the egg. Also means he's not going to get crippled by the Tornado EMP coming out from Moo. I think it's BKBs then go from the side of Complexity, and they're hoping that they have those double BKBs before the next Roshan is up. It looks like PA should, yeah, PA will definitely have a BKB. Axe is a little bit further away.
Yeah. I'm wondering if two of Swindles wants to go directly for that.
I believe he should. He's going to pick up a gem for now. He may just be thinking about having buyback, having the gem. He's much further away, but BKB is really the best item choice for him.
It's a Newbee group up. Like another smoke maneuver to come from Newbee. Once, yep, there she blows. Yep. And they're headed in towards the dire jungle.
No one showing the map, no one defending mid. This is one of those smokes which be a little bit apparent for Complexity.
They see one. They see Z-Freak, but Z-Freak also saw the Hawk. He's been doing a really good job. He actually took out that first Hawk before. Okay, Z-Freak to the trees. Run away. He needs to boulder right now. Is that going to be a stun? Boo! Style slide into Tornado. Z-Freak will die. 5-man smoke tank will bring a reward.
And they're in a position to push high ground at top.
But actually, they have to relocate Chessy back. Chessy doesn't have a TP scroll on him.
And
so if you come back, you'll have to relocate him back in, then Hanskin will have to TP back to base.
Yeah, Newbee don't want to force a high ground push, not into the Bat Rider plus Axe initiation.
He drops the magic wand. They brought a TP on the courier. That's fine. And it brought his BKB as well.
Newbee are kind of hoping for a fast roast respawn right now. They found the pick up on Earth Spirit. It's like, they'll poke their nose in. I mean,
it's almost 3 minutes.
They would have had to have Flexi, but it happens because that ward
has almost a full duration too.
Yeah.
He's got 40 seconds left on it.
When you're the ones in control who upper lane of racks, you shouldn't be allowing your opponents to have that kind of mission. So, and I think partly it is in their mind like, oh, we had the gem for a while. We don't need to get another gem. We at least see what is enough. But
Chessy needs to voice strike himself away from this one. Actually going to BKB up. He was in the middle of an ice wall as well as EMP, so he had to do something.
Moo's not worried about dying when the PA turns with a BKB because he's got the 4 staffs. So just forces out a PA BKB, gets it down to a 7-second duration. That duration will matter the longer this game draws out. You're trying to fight late game into an Invoker, an Aghanim Scepter with a 5-second BKB, you're not going to have much fun.
Newbee are looking for the Observer Ward. They triggered the Necro Clocks. They're looking for the Observer Ward, and it just timed out. They didn't have vision of the high ground either, so they fly the Beastmaster Hawk up and be like, wait, what? Is it on this hill? Nope. Is it on any of these hills?
It's one of those
like, is it back over? Is it over the tree line? It is gone.
They've scattered every possible position, so at that point they're like,
it's timed out.
Yeah. You know, the PA literally daggered from the low ground onto the high ground, so that only happens with... The only way they get that vision is through wards. They don't have a Hawk or anything, or like a Night Stalker or anything.
The funny thing is though, like, okay, so you don't find the ward. Now it looks like they're grouping up to go for another smoke, but they do at least have the gem and true sight over on Kaka, so they can have a bit of a peek for this. But they don't have Necropooks for a bit. They have to wait another 43 seconds for this. And notice 2 KP's built. He's not going for the blink. He's going for the refresher orb. Now after having the blink dagger, so they're gonna have that double lockdown, straight initiation with the secondary wave of Necros.
And against the BKBs, this is the right way. It makes him as much of a threat as Kaka, because if you go all in on Kaka, it's the Beastmaster who's going to have 2 roars to disable both PA as well as the Axe during that BKB duration.
But here's Roshan. Complexity is smoked up though. They're nearby.
go. Call already.
Yep. Z3 puts down the observer ward, watches How moving in and out. Of course, Newbee just put down their own observer ward on the right hill. They know that Roshan's there, and they also very much aware that Chesty, now with the completed helm of the Dominator, he's going to be looking for Satanic. He's looking to be immortal, but it also means he can solo Roshan. They have to stay close.
Oh, they caught Swindles with the tornado. Radiant damage as well.
More 4-star Swindles. Oh. He doesn't get up on the hillside. Firefly, the flame break buys his space. Not enough. Not when the Rangers stand. Tessie jumps in from behind KP. Perfect war on Tessie. Doing so much damage to the rover as well. This is when Newbee want to fight, but Gatsby! Huge hit over on Sean. The done from left. It's too early. Sean won't die. Sits in trouble. It's a blink himself out of the sunray. Kaka trying to wield that huge power. He's looking for the hit. Z-Freak will burn. He'll get one last magnetize off the intended damage. Not enough to kill off Hanskin. He'll relocate back out. Sean, he'll survive through that. And Hanskin, barely TP'd out in time.
Just worse to call. Could have gone a whole lot worse. Kaka gets another fantastic supernova. He couldn't quite chase and keep tabs of the PA post-supernova with that sunray. Otherwise, he could have almost just stopped the PA alone. And still Newbee, who come out heavily on top, so getting caught on the side of the fight. PA then getting roared on initiation, which meant that Newbee such an initiation advantage. And that would the Roshan and giving them all the vision they needed to get those initiation spells off.
Life's become a little bit harder, however, for Complexity. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, no, I'm not wrong. Kaka as well as KP now have both the gems too.
Yeah.
So maintaining vision control was already difficult with Complexity because of the Beastmaster Hawk, but now it's almost impossible.
Yeah, they can't rebuy. There is a gem available to them. So Io, who's 30 gold short, may look to buy one as soon as they can afford it. And against Sendoku with Ghost Walk, I think you want to just make sure you have a gem. You're in the late game. Anytime a gem is available to you against an hero, even when there's no invis heroes, just against wards, you want to have one. Dust and sentries, it's just so difficult because, like, I kind of talked about earlier, like, you've got to initiate on Kaka, but now with the double raw, it's not as simple as just saying, oh, go on Kaka, blow him up, because Beastmaster will then raw the PA, raw, whether be it the bat or the axe, whoever initiates on Kaka is likely to get rawed, and then you just save the second one for the PA BKB.
This is a huge fight. If they can kill off PA as well, he used buyback previously, yes. So Chessie's death timer is going to be even longer. This is why Chessie just had to buy out practically. As Swindles, yep, gets away, maybe even into Firefly. Now he'll trigger it, and yep, they make a break. They get away from Newbee.
Safety was mid-raw animation on the axe when he blinks out of there. And for Complexity, so talked about the way they have to approach this fight to kind of split their initiation tools across the two core heroes in the Phoenix and the Beastmaster. These are the two heroes who win fights for Newbee. So if you can get a lasso on one and a blink call on the other, and then whichever one PA goes on, you kill. You don't have to kill both. You just have to disable both while PA kills off one. I think ideally, it doesn't matter too much which one you kill. Probably you prefer to kill the Phoenix of Kaka. As long as you take out either Phoenix or Beastmaster, and before they use a spell, you can win the fight if you're complex.
Instead of focusing Bear.
Yeah, you gotta try and ignore and bypass the Bear. But that's why we're talking about blink initiations from an axe and a bat rider against a Radiant Bear. Not easy to do.
Yeah. You almost actually need to take out the Bear so you can do it. But at that point, here's your initiation. Alright, so mid lane. Range immediately racks. Newbee, do they feel confident to go up? You can see Complexity, they're trying to curve around sides all the time. Looking for some kind of side opening, but now Newbee actually split themselves up a little bit. They push out of the top lane, and the other four are waiting for the jump. Tessie's the man who's exposed to the front line. He's still got force up, Swim gets the call. They want to drag Moo back in further. The kick actually stopping Kaka in the middle of his Icarus dive. Z-Freak also pulling it back, getting the follow-up silence, but the trouble is, top lane, How is already attacking into that melee racks.
They disengage mid while doing damage to the top lane, so Newbee playing very patient, calculated.
That hit from Z-Freak, that really stopped.
Oh yeah,
because they would have lost top rank. So we're sustaining the fight is going to be better, and in 30 seconds time he can fight back. But for now, want to get the throw from the fan, Limp in trouble, the kick, tries to find space, able to do so with the EMP burn. That damage is up. Chessie still going for the bear, but with the Nova going down, Chessie falling quickly. And now that's down. Swindle can't get the initiation. The bear's even surviving secondary Nova. Complexity, what a burn right now. They're just going to die. KP's on the back of Swindles, running him into the face. You blow trust your mid-racks. Your top will die as well. The complexity, they got one foot in the grave and they're basically climbing it as well. Catching the threat, but right everything's getting bashed up by the bear. Entangled as well. Controlled. The Nova is out. Sean surviving while the rest of complexity. It's 3 men on Sean right now. They still can't kill the man. Kaka, even he's having fun. They can't find a damn kill until now. Sean will finally die. Moose also. Do they reveal? Nope. Moose hiding in the green line. Threat's not even there. Flame break too late. They may get a kill off the bear. No, that's not even possible. Your Megan scouted him. Oh. They're pinging him. Do they know?
Yeah.
Okay, Swindle's got the gem. They'll kill Moose. It's a consolation.
Moose might get a kill here.
Right now. Oh, really? Yeah, he does. And Flame breaks out. No way.
It looks like, which is a bit of a problem actually.
30 seconds on cooldown.
He'll have only one bear too, which means, okay, so bit problematic. Possible invoker buyback to be forced.
This actually has to be it. Like, Swindles will BTM when the time is right. He's farming up the remainder of his Lincoln Spear at the moment, so he can come and join the fight. But complexity, they need to be able to open up these tier 4 towers, or find some kind of opening on a hero.
Or invoker can hold on to his buyback.
Here's the TP next coming for it. Swindles forward, they find the kill over on KP. He's down for 72 seconds, but buyback is available. Complexity, the main to be happy with this. The tornado over, picking up the Phantom Assassin. Where is your attack? There's no PKP over on this PA. She doesn't have any kind of immunity, and now you're actually losing 2. That should be the game right there. 2 heroes down for 2 minutes. The big pause, and you don't have any rack. You're Megan, and that is the game. Newbee will take game number 1 up against Complexity here in the best of 3 lower bracket first final.
Not really sure what happened to his BKB hit me. I'm just clicking like, oh, he doesn't have a BKB, but either way, they were in a desperate position up against Mega Creeps. Newbee just team fought so incredibly well. They had too many answers to like the PA as well as the initiation. Every